What's up guys, this is Coach Donnie with ElevateYourself.org. In this video, we'll talk about the most efficient way to transition from blocking to spiking as a middle blocker. And this video was suggested by Arthur Norcom, so thank you so much for this video suggestion. Before you continue watching this video, make sure that you watch my middle blocking video because you need to know how to block as a middle blocker first before you learn how to transition from blocking to spiking. And you can watch that video by clicking on the link up here. There is a three-step process for how to transition as a middle blocker. The first step is to close the block if you're going to block a high ball hitter. Once you block, then you transition and load onto the 10-foot line. Then you start your spiking approach. This footwork is called triangle footwork because it incorporates the three movements from transitioning to blocking, loading, and then spiking, which forms the shape of a triangle. Notice that a triangle has three straight lines and not curved lines. The most common mistake that middle blockers make when they're trying to transition from blocking to spiking is the path that it takes for them to get there is a curved path or a zigzag path, or they take too many steps to get from point A to point B. So it's important to remember that the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. The only time it's okay to take a curved path is if you're trying to avoid the setter while you're transitioning to spike. Other than that, make sure that you're taking as few steps as possible so you can load to spike as efficiently as possible. Also, if you would like to learn the spiking footwork as a middle blocker, make sure that you watch my instructional video by clicking on the link up here. Now we'll talk about the actual transition footwork. There are 3 steps to take when you're transitioning from blocking to spiking. The 3 key words are open, cross, hop. Once you've closed the block all the way, make sure that you land on both feet so you can land safely, and it will allow you to transition more quickly from blocking to spiking. The moment that you land on both feet, I should open up toward the center and take a step in that direction. Once you've taken your first step and opened up toward the center of the court, I'm going to take a cross step, which means step with my rear foot. The last step is to hop step, which means I'm going to turn my body to face where I want to load to spike. And depending on whether you do a 3-step approach or a 2-step approach as a middle, I'm going to place my left foot behind simultaneously as I'm turning if I do a 3-step approach, or I'm going to turn in the air and place my left foot in front if I do a 2-step approach. No matter where you're blocking from, make sure that you're opening toward the center of the court. The reason why you want to open up toward the center of the court and not away from the center is it allows you to turn faster because it's a shorter distance to turn, and it allows you to see majority of the court, which means you can see where the ball is going and you can avoid the setter on the way to loading to hit. Whether you do a 3-step approach or 2-step approach in transition, it's important to hop into place versus taking individual steps to get your feet set. That will allow you to get set up earlier, which means you will have more time to take your spiking approach. If I am blocking an attack that is directly in the middle, whether it be a 1-set, 2, or a pipe set, once I land on both feet, I should turn and open up to my right. Even though I am directly in the center and there is no majority of the court, I still want to open up to my right because I need to see where the setter is coming from as I'm transitioning from blocking to spiking. Being an effective attacker as a middle blocker is all about having efficient and fast footwork. If I have great footwork as a middle blocker, I will maximize the number of times I can spike in transition, and I will be up in the air early before the block can react to me, which increases my chance of scoring more points. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, make sure that you share it with all of your volleyball friends and teammates who would like to learn how to perform effective transition footwork as a middle blocker. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I'll be releasing weekly volleyball tutorial videos just like this one. If you have any other suggestions regarding volleyball, athletic training, or fitness, make sure that you search through my YouTube channel before providing a video suggestion. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.